Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. I'm finally back after like a week and a half, I think. Probably closer to 2 weeks, but it's fine, right? Yeah, it's fine. Um, like I said, I haven't streamed for 2 weeks now, almost. Somewhat on a normal-ish sleep schedule now. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for me yet. I mean, it's good. I'm on a normal-ish sleep schedule, but at the same time, do I really want to be? I was kind of vibing with the night owl schedule, but eh. But alright, back with more Black Ops 6 Zombies. Um, I finally have moved on to SMGs. I finished out all the stuff with the ARs for now. I got the 7 weapons for the ARs with the Kriegsee, Cypher, the Kilo, and then the first 4 that you just unlock normally. Got them all with the at least I should. Aha, I do. Okay, I just didn't apply it. Got all of the Opal um camos for the 7 ARs with the XM4, the AK, AMAs, anything max level. And so, like I said, moving on to SMGs. I currently only have the Dresden, which is technically just the MP40. I don't know why they changed the names. But as we see, have the Opal camo there. Up to 8 now, total weapons. So that is fantastic. I do plan on going back and finishing, the rest of the ARs, like the FAR and whatever else, and then the SMGs, whatever I've left, like the PPSH, the SOG. Today, and obviously with the rest of the categories as well, but that's for a later date, obviously. But for today, not entirely sure how many weapons we'll get the Opal camo on today. Since if we take a look at the gunsmith here, don't have any progress for the whatever weapon this is, the Jackal, that's right. Don't have any progress for the Jackal, for the Opal camo, and I've going reverse order as like I did with the ARs. So that means I don't have anything progress-wise for the Opal camo on these 4 SMGs either, but oh well. So that's where I was saying, not sure how many weapons we'll get the Opal camo for tonight. We'll for sure get the Jackal, more than likely do the 919, but I don't know if we'll touch the 22 KSV and the C9 tonight. Not entirely sure yet. We are a little bit closer to entering, on being able to enter Prestige 4 as well. I spent a little bit of time while I wasn't streaming. I was on a normal sleep schedule, but I wasn't just completely not doing nothing. I was, doing stuff, other stuff. But I was spending some time on BO6 as well. Just, I was hoping to stay awake to stream for my normal-ish time, but now I'm kind of in a spot where I know what time is good for me to stream. So, we'll prestige tonight, so we'll probably mess with the C9 then after our match here. I don't know what we'll do exactly. Because I mean, the C9 should be unlocked at level 1 for us. Yeah, permanently unlocked. And then the KSV, I don't remember when that unlocks. I don't remember when the 22 unlocks, and the same thing with these two, so. But without further ado, let's hop into it. As we say there, yeah, gotta get the special eliminations. I'm gonna take a look at an armory so I can see where I'm at real quick. Okay. 146 out of 250 for that current weapon. Only 37 things left. Right now it's been just adding stuff automatically into the next slot, so I really haven't had to mess with it. Not entirely sure what I will do next once I have to add something myself. But I will deal with that when I get there, so. Now, I have been thinking, because, to get around 30 special zombies just to spawn, or 30 manglers for Liberty Falls, I have to get to round 38 to 40. Which, yeah, I don't really feel like going to round 40 each match, just because that's, an hour and a half, maybe. And it's like, do I really feel like going an hour and a half per match? So I was thinking about just, getting to maybe like 15 or 20 manglers killed. Then either exfilling or just dying, which dying would probably be a little faster. / a little bit more efficient. So, if we get to like round 30 and we're at 15, I'll probably end the current match and just hop into another one really quickly. Since, manglers don't spawn until round like 10 or 11. They don't spawn until after the second max ammo round. The second time that the vermin rounds happen. That's generally around 10 or 11, so for 20 rounds, I'm sure I could get about 15 or 20 manglers, all depending on spawn. Which ones spawn? Like, do the manglers spawn 2 or 3 around? Is it just gonna be an elite / abomination? So, if I go to round 35, it's not gonna be as bad. But I just don't want to. The round like 36 to 40 just takes way too long, in my opinion. I get super bored. And I think it's just after round 36, the weapon, I feel like the damage is just not there. It's not enough. to really have a visual, not a visual difference, but a visual, what's the word I'm looking for? A visual indication that it's like actually killing them in a decent amount of shots. Like obviously I know I'm killing them because I'm passing, the rounds are passing by. But it's, after a certain amount, like maybe 37, 38, the guns just don't feel that powerful anymore. You know, what, 4 or 5 shots here, maybe 3, and they're dead. Move on to the next zombie. But it gets to the point where it's just not fun. It gets boring. Because it takes so many bullets to take one of them out. Which isn't the end of the world, but, same time you still want to be, you want to still feel like you're making progress through rounds relatively quickly. Now, if I'm stuck on the same round for 10 minutes, I'm gonna be like, feels like it takes forever. I probably shouldn't go down here, but it works out. Hopefully be able to get, yeah, we get getting Jug after this round. Ooh, I do not want to, one zombie, or 2. Yeah, it's whatever. Alright, let's go get the Juggernog. Then we get to sit for 20 seconds and wait for him to spawn. Reload, goddamn. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot I only had the purple dot. I didn't see if I had the honeycomb unlocked for this site yet. Pretty sure I do, but eh, we'll be fine. Ouchie! Along with this match, we should be able to get to max level for Prestige 3, and so if we get to like, around 30, 35, I just kind of lost my train of thought. I was so focused on not getting hit by the zombies. Like, if we get to level, or if we... I really don't know what I was going to try to say. Shit. I think what I was going to try to say was, like, once I get to around 30, 35, and, I have, like, 15, 20, but I do get to max level, I'll still prestige up into prestige 4, just so any XP during matches doesn't go to waste. Because I kind of did that with prestige 2 or 3. I think it was prestige 2. I could have prestiged up into 3, but I wanted to get the ARs done. I was like, I don't want to have to wait to unlock them again, the levels, but I did waste a lot of XP. So even though we, may have to wait a little bit to go back to SMGs, at least a couple of them, we'll be, back up there in no time. 3,000 we can unlock here. Yeah, I still need 3 more salvage drops, and then I'll upgrade to rarity. Yeah. See if we can get one more kill. Shit. Yeah, it's fine. Still only 250, so that's nothing. Oh! And the other thing is still leveling up the weapons as well to max level those out. Because I still need, I think, close to 20 levels just for the Jackal here. I think I'm less than 20 levels away from maxing it out, but I know it's like 43 and I'm at like 28 now. I mean, the MP40 was easy to max out. It was 20, or not 20, but it was 33 instead of 40. Like 39, 40 levels, so it got maxed out very quickly. I don't need to mess with the MP40 until I go for the, whatever the next camo is. Alright, we got enough. Let's upgrade it in the arsenal. There we go. Let's see, Ghost Opal. I want to say it's Nebula? Or is Nebula the last camo for zombie? For the zombie camos. I don't remember, because I know that I think the Nebula, it deals with killing the elite zombies, getting 10 elite eliminations. And I want to say that's the last one, the last camo. Ooh, we just have enough to pack a punch. Beautiful. I can't remember what the next one is. I just saw it too. That's what sucks about me not remembering what the hell it is. It's the worst kind of thing to happen. It's just like, you just see something, but you can't remember what you just saw. Like, you shouldn't be able to, but you can't. I should be able to remember whatever the next camo is, or what the last 2 camos are, but I can't. I can't remember it. Okay, I'm looking this up. I don't care. So Nebula is the last one. Afterlife. Okay, I would have never guessed that. Would have never guessed Afterlife for the life of me. But yeah, Nebula is the last one. That's what I thought. See, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Maybe a little bit, but for the most part, I wasn't going crazy. That was a kind of horrible spray. Alright, one Mangler down, 29 to go. Kind of with the same thing, like getting just like 15 this match and then going back into another and, just going for 15 more. I'm gonna kind of have to do the same thing with the abominations. Just do, because I need 10 of them, just do 5 and 5. Because on my last match, I got, I think, like 28 special elimination. No, I got 31, but I got 28 from the gun. 28 special. 28 manglers killed just from the weapon alone. And in that, I only got 7 abominations eliminated, so it's very, took me 40 rounds, and yet I only had 7. I still needed 3 more. That is not worth to go to like round 45 when you could just do, 5 and 5. Oh. Who's hitting me? I still haven't picked up that ammo that I got from the Mangler. There we go. We have enough. Let's go for... What do I want? What do I want? I could just save. Because once I get Elemental Pop, it uses all of them, I think. Uses all the ammo mods, so I mean... Yeah, I'll just go ahead and wait. And I figured out where the fuck to get, like, Elemental Pop and all that without having to go to the damn bank or whatever. Yeah, it's the bank. And, find the locker combo and whatever. I just have to wait till round 25 and I can get it no problem. Because after round 25, or once round 25 hits, then the Wonder, whatever it's called, the Wonder Waffle or Wonder, whatever gives you the ability to get all the perks, spawns on one of the roofs over there. It connects to that zip line. Obviously, you just gotta pay for the perks, but you can get them no problem. I don't have to, like, I don't have to hope, and I don't have to hope that the bank's gonna. I don't have to wait for that legendary key for the bank to give me, elemental pop, depth perception, fucking Deadshot Daiquiri, whatever. And just go ahead and buy them. I generally, have about 20, 30,000 by round 26, 27. So, I might as well wait just to get elemental pop, and I have all the ammo mods at that point then. Oh! Thought I killed that zombie that hit me there. Guess not. What did he drop? Zombie points, I'll take that. Alright, get a couple more bullets from him. 8 more salvage drops. I'll upgrade to epic rarity. See if there's any more up here. I don't think I went up here, no. And I got all of them up here. Okay. Ouch! Ah! Kind of put myself in a bad situation, but not. I have gotten myself into worse situations in this game. I can get myself out of it. Probably. I got a double pack-a-punch weapon. Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't want to get too close, because then they hit me, and... Did he? Oh, okay. Oh, the groundskeeper was there. I don't need the key. I just like to get the key from him. Alright, well, we get a fresh set of ammo. We upgrade the weapon. Beautiful. It's all coming together. Hopefully... I want to say special, but I know it's just the manglers on this map. Hopefully a mangler spawns this round. That would be very nice indeed. Oh shucks, Exfil closed. Any mangler yet? Damn, it's been 2 rounds with nothing. We had the Abomination like 3 rounds ago, I think on round 15. And 16, now 17, nothing. No Abomination, no manglers. It's stupid. Max ammo, don't mind if I do. Alright, well, let's see what round 18 gives us. I already got up here, yeah. I cleared up there when I went up. Yeah, and it's another max ammo round, so definitely for sure nothing here Mangler-wise. Unfortunately. So yeah, we might be going to like round 35, maybe even 36 at the latest. But definitely nothing really past that. Just because I don't want to be spending, another 30 minutes just on a couple of rounds. See, we're already up to, well, there's max level. Round 19. Ooh, level 32. You know, 23 minutes, round 19. Yeah. Up to round 20, we're going through very quickly. Alright, perfect. Finally, a Mangler. Just like that, bada bing, bada boom, he's out. I want to say that's only our second or third one, though. I can tell you in probably like 10 seconds. If that was our second or third one. Alright. That was a third. Okay, that's good at least. Nothing. Wasn't just our second one, so we got a little bit more progress than I thought, which is nice. So yeah, we maybe only going for like 12 more here, just in this match, and then might be coming back to the Jackal, or never mind, the Jackal was unlocked in the armory, so we can hit it from the ground running after we prestige, so that works out beautifully. Just kidding, never mind. The Jackal was unlocked at like level 43, never mind. Damn it. I'm trying to gaslight myself. Alright, get one of quick headshot on him. There is a Mangler right there that spawns as well. Beautiful. We'll try to deal with the Abomination as quickly as we can. No promises, though, if we can take him out quickly. Well, just like that. There we go. So that gives us about 240 worth of bullets. 240. Yeah, 240 bullets. With the Abomination and Mangler right there. Beautiful. A little less. It was 108 from the Mangler. I didn't see how much we picked up from the Abomination. Probably 108 as well. Yeah, still 200 bullets, but... ouchie! It was just like 20, 30 bullets less than I was hoping for, but... Alright. Give me your key, man. Let's upgrade to Pack Punch level 3 real quick. Okay. Beautiful. Wait for a Mangler, potentially? Hopefully. Did I just see him jump, or was that just an armored? That was probably just an armor. No, maybe it was him. Sweet. There we go. You know, you hope for at least one Mangler per round, just to kind of help progress you to the help you progress for the camo. Obviously, you know, like round 36, 37, whatever, you get like sometimes you get two or three Manglers, but at the same time you gotta deal with the rest of the zombies not really dying as well. Takes a lot more to kill the regular zombies than it does right now. Okay, we should probably be up to like 6 now. Maybe. Or 5, you know, that works out as well. Okay. Let's go get our upgraded armor. Just for the hell of it. Another Mangler right there. See if we can get him quickly. We do. Sweet. I did not see if we picked up the ammo or not. Let's go run right back around. I think we did, and there's another Mangler right here, so sweet. Tempted for the nuke, but I'm not gonna take it. Yeah. Oh, ran out of ammo. Ran out of ammo. There we go. So we're kind of stuck here because I want to pick up that ammo that he just dropped. And it's kind of working. We're taking him out right here. Oh, where did he drop the ammo? Right there, I think. Nope. Level 33 on the Jackal PDW. Maybe he didn't drop any ammo. Nope, right there. That's where he dropped it. That's right, because I ran out of ammo and then I relocated. That's right. Okay. Round 23 now. Sweet. Pick up the rest of the salvage. 1,500 more, which is 30 drops. Okay. We should be up to about, what, 7 now? Yeah. See, just all depending on how many Manglers we get at around round 35. That'll kind of tell us if we, you know, do we go another round or two? Or do we just stop at round 35 and be like, I'm good there. Alright. Excuse me. So one more round in the Wonder Waffle or whatever the fuck it's called. We'll spawn. We can start going crazy on perks. I know that's a crazy out of context sentence, but okay, Abomination's almost done. Or almost dead. Hopefully a Mangler can spawn this round as well. I doubt he will, but never out of the equation for both of them to spawn in the same round. Of course he changed little. Of course he respawns here instead of just staying there. I gotta get out of that corner. I've gotten better at surviving in that area, but it's still not very safe. Can still get trapped there occasionally. See if I can grab you. Can. Just run for now. Oh my god, that's 4 shots missed. There we go. Alright. Not pretty with the abomination there, but eh. Alright. 800 salvage, we'll upgrade a legendary. After this round, we'll go to the wonder thingy and get most of the perks that we will want. Manglers should hopefully spawn this round. Right, 2 of them. There, sweet. That really made its way all the way over here. That's crazy. Okay, well they're both over here, so we're gonna be training here in the graveyard for a little bit then. Finally jumped through, and I'm out of ammo. Well, we did get him, okay. Nice. Yeah, it's only 108 that they drop with the PDW, so... Oh well, not the end of the world, yeah. Just clear these guys out now, and then... be home free. Basically. And now I'm out of ammo, damn. That's fine. We were so close to just clearing this round. I've already pack-a-punched, yeah. Oh shit, I didn't see the vermin. I saw that guy, but I didn't see the vermin. Alright, round 26. Let's go get some perks for ourselves. Okay, flopper, elemental pop. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I forgot depth perception. I should have grabbed that one. Damn it. Instead of a macchiato, I should have grabbed depth perception. Yeah, it's all good. Ah! I don't like the rooftop, but the mangler's up here, and I don't want to lose them. So as soon as we take the manglers out, then we'll get off the rooftop. Well, yeah, let's see if we can get to 6,500 real quick. Just to see if we can get depth perception. I forget I can always jump on these. And the fact that I think they can too. Ooh, monkey. Monkey's always good. I'll throw a monkey. I need my tacticals, yeah. Alright. I don't like to get double tap. At least with the SMGs. Just because they're already so quick that if I get double tap, it just speeds it up so much quicker and I lose ammo a lot faster than I would like. So I should probably go back and grab my stims. I dropped monkeys for them. Oh, and there's some salvage over here. I didn't need it, but... Alright, stims right there. And the mangler's over here again. So, alright, well... Okay, we'll stay over here for the mangler, and then we'll head back over after that. We'll definitely head back after that because of the abomination. Alright, another mangler dead. And another one down. Zip line. Okay, so let's go upgrade to legendary real quick in the arsenal. And then try to deal with the abomination. Motherfucker turned his head quicker than I thought he was going to. Max ammo. I don't need it. I will try to get it, because, you know, ammo's helpful in this situation, but... Yeah, we'll get it, no problem. And it's like we were right back to where we were. Uh... Electric cherry worked really nice with that zombie there. Grab that armor plate. Kind of wait to move until the abomination moves with us. Or, you know, just spawns there. That works as well. Just kind of hoping to keep him in front of me, so I had somewhere to run, but... I guess that works. He's gonna spawn behind us again, is he? No, he's still up there. Alright, let's go towards him then, just to keep him there in front of us. Alright, finally he's dead. Excuse me. Where the fuck did you come from? Why didn't the brain rot zombie take care of you? Okay, let's go get... Oh, excuse me. Let's go get Quick Revive, just for the hell of it. Alright, all we have left is double tap, yep. I need to take a look at my augments after this match. Because I don't remember what I have for, like, Quick Revive and double tap, if they're, like, crazy helpful. Or if I have anything for them, you know, that too. Do I have anything on double tap right now? Do I have anything on Quick Revive for my augments? Or are they still just empty? Like, I know with PhD I sped up my slide with PhD, so I know I want to get that as one of the first perks that I buy. I know I have something with Elemental Pop. I don't remember what exactly. I can't remember what gave me Electric Cherry. I know that's something from one of the perks. Because instead of Electric Cherry just being another perk, it's an augment now, which not the end of the world there, but you know, somebody coming from like just regular Black Ops, you're not gonna really figure out that you have to do a little bit of research with the augments to get Electric Cherry. And be like, man, they just got rid of that perk? That's stupid, you know, like. And the same thing with Mule Kick. I don't know, you know, that's something if, you know, once I drink one of the perks, do I get Mule Kick then? Or is Mule Kick now just completely out of the game, which I think it is. Just because of the fact that there's the ammo caches now, which is understandable, but yeah, I don't really have anything left to spend money on now. What are we up to? We're up to 15, okay. So, yeah, I think if we just keep going till like round 33, 35, we'll be fine. Because obviously, I just bought my perks, you know, a couple of rounds ago. Maybe like 2 or 3, so I gotta be wary of ammo consumption. I saw I was on my last 100 bullets, but I didn't register. On my last bullet. Oh, I got 27. That's right, Vulture Aid. They drop some ammo. Forgot about that. Thank God, okay. The 27 extra was just enough. Whew. There's really nothing else I can spend my money or my salvage on that I know of right now. Hey, buddy, you don't sound too happy. But of course, you never do. Manglers never sound too happy. Alright. Hoping another one spawns this round. I think if it would have spawned, it would have done so by now. But at the same time, who knows? I think one round I got surprised with dual dual manglers and dual abominations in the same round. But I think it was like almost over halfway through the round when the second abomination spawned. Like the first abomination spawned, and then the first mangler spawned. And then maybe like 5 or 10 seconds later, the second mangler spawned. And then maybe like another minute or two after that, the second abomination spawned. So, yeah, who knows? I've already got max C4. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be the one mangler this round, unfortunately. It still puts us up to 16 right now, though. Which isn't horrible. Which, if I can get, you know, if I can get another, like, close to 15 manglers within 30 rounds next match, that's gonna be more than plenty for the PDW. Okay. Yeah, I think 35 will be a good round to end on. I think 30 is not enough, but anything past 35 is too much. Because let's see, yeah. I think 35 will be like an hour on the dot, which is solid for, I'm not gonna be crazy bored just going through the same thing for 7 rounds. But an hour is like the sweet spot for zombies. Alright, let's try running back around, see if we can get on the other side of him, find him. There we go. Is he not dead yet? Where is he? There he is. I didn't see the special zombie elimination on the side there, so I kind of knew he wasn't dead, but I couldn't see him. I heard the dead wire go off, but I didn't know if it killed him or not. Alright, currently last mag. Let's go pick up the other ammo. Right there. Reload real quick. I'll bring the zombies down the road here. Just get them all in a straight line. Alright, well thankfully 2 of them spawned that round, so... I think that puts us up to about 18, maybe? I want to say 18. I think I'll chill down here for the last couple of rounds. Alright, so if we can get to 20, then... we may only have to play, like, 25 rounds next match. Instead of 30. Which is gonna be nice. And he turned to brain rot. Where'd he go? There he is. Try to keep an eye on him so he doesn't despawn, but... Is he? No, he's still... Yeah. Get rid of a couple of these guys. Oh, an abomination. Lovely. Did he despawn? No. Okay, 19 down. Woo! Oh, come on. Oh, that's not good. Cut my lane off. I want to keep my distance from the abomination, but with an SMG right now, I need to not keep my distance, unfortunately. Just go in there, get away from the beam. Since I don't have any more armor plates right now. Good use of C4 there from us. $35 may even be too much. I don't know. Too many rounds. At least for an SMG, maybe. I think the Abomination is just... I think 35 is good, it's just the Abomination screws us up. Because we need to keep our distance, but SMG is such close range. Oh, another Mangler, sweet. So, like, we can keep medium to short range on the Manglers and we'll be fine. But the Abominations, you know, kind of just screws us over, screws us up a little bit, momentum-wise. Okay, we're gonna keep this zombie alive for now. Get back up to the church area. And we should be at 220 now, so yeah. We are looking very good next match to only have to play like 20-ish rounds. We're close enough, yeah. Perfect. Next round starts, and we are already back up the church. Hell yeah. And Mangler spawn. I think we got like 2 or 3 Manglers plus an Abomination. I hear him. It's right there. And I think one spawned up at the church. Not sure. Don't think so. Thought I heard him, but I guess not. We have low ammo. So that's fantastic. There we go. Alright, 21 down, 9 to go. Hopefully 1 or 2 more spawn. I don't like when just 1 spawns. Especially when you get used to, you know, 2 or 3 spawning. It throws off the momentum. Throws off the vibe. You know, you're expecting 2 or 3 Manglers to spawn, and you have only 1 spawns, and it's just like, what the hell? What are you doing, zombies? Come on. I know you guys control the spawn rates. Make 2 or 3 spawn around. Something dropped. Insta-kill. I'll take it. It's like nothing. Just 1 Mangler in round 33? What are we doing here, game? Finally another one spawns. 2 spawns, yes! That's what I'm talking about, game. Just had to yell at it. Oh, that took all of my shield. That's lovely. Damn, car, get out of the way. Alright, I lost track. Lost count. How many more do we have to kill now? I don't remember. Maybe like 4? 7? Yeah, see, if 7 and 4 is the same number, right? Yeah, 7's about right. Because we were at 10, and then we got 3 to spawn that round, that's right. I mean... We can get 2 to 3 the next 3 rounds. We may not have to play a second match here. So let's, yeah, try to just go for 40 here this one match. Then if, we got 7 more, we're gonna get 2 or 3 around for the next 2 or 3 rounds, so. Yeah, we'll just stick with this one match. Honestly, it'll work out because since the Jackal PDW, it needs a level unlock, and I think it needs like level 43. I don't want to like have it halfway finished and then have to go back. If it's like level 30 something that I have to wait to unlock an SMG that I haven't started any progress on for the camo, I'd rather do that instead. I'd rather wait to do that gun instead. Put your cannon down, motherfucker. Alright, 6 more. We can get out of the graveyard now. Place is deadly, I'll tell you. Literally and figuratively. It's no shit, it's a graveyard. Alright, well, 1 Mangler so far this round. I want at least 1 more to spawn. I want at least 2 around. What is that? Times 2, I don't need it. Forgot, yeah, they drop ammo. Let's see, either spend 5 grand on full ammo or pick up a free 100 from a Mangler or an Abomination. There's 1. Sweet. Oh, come on, I thought I was gonna go on the other side of the truck there. Try to get around fast enough where he doesn't move much. There he is. It's always like a Where's Waldo when he's in the crowd. Okay, get over the car, get over the car. Get over this car, and... Okay, he's following me, sweet. Alright, 5 more. Just need 3 and 2 to spawn, basically, now. Or until we play around 40. Okay, where'd we kill him? Right there. Ouchie. Love but hate that jump right there next to the ammo. You can get a running start, you can make the jump 100% of the time, but when you get trapped in the corner, you're shit out of luck. Why did I put myself here? I know I can't make the jump, yet I put myself in the corner each time. You just hope that you can make the jump without a running start and be like, maybe it'll work this time. Alright, 37. We're almost done leveling up this weapon. That's the only thing that I may have to come back to with this weapon, is to level it up. But I'll get the camo, and that's the biggest thing right now. Because I mean, I'm gonna be coming back to this weapon anyways to get the Afterlife and Nebula camo anyways as well. So, you know, if I get to like level 40 out of 42 or 43, I know I'm gonna be able to get the last 2 levels no problem. Because I gotta come back and get the last 2 camos. So. That was good damage on the Mangler there. We'll reload. 4 more Manglers, I think. Yeah. Because we just killed them and it'll update in like 5 seconds. Now let's try to deal with the Abomination real quick. Try to get him out of the way. Since he's going to be a bitch to deal with. Obviously right now, try to clear out a few zombies since we don't have a clear line of sight. But like right there, we can get some solid damage. Now I just hope that another Mangler will spawn on top of the one that already spawned, and of course on top of the Abomination. Already out of ammo again, damn. See, like that, I hate... Okay, I guess that 100% statistic that I said you can make the jump with a running start just went out the window. Yeah, you can make that jump 100% of the time with a running start. It just showed it wasn't 100%. You just spawned over there. Motherfucker went to Hogwarts, learned how to teleport, and came right back. Watch, he's gonna spawn right behind me. 5 seconds. Oh my god, damn vermins. Oh no, I didn't teleport. Where is he? He's in the alley. Did I hear a Mangler spawn? I don't think I did. Gonna be fine for a little bit to get my armor plates back, but can't take 5 seconds to get a good size magazine shot at the Abomination. Because by that time, you're already surrounded again by zombies. Okay, I need that max armor. We'll try to run around real quick. Clear out some of that space. Go, 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 go. There's a little bit of a lane, but I'll take it. It's like when you're going 130 on the freeway. Any little spot for passing, you take it. I'm already out of ammo again, damn. But that max armor definitely helped. I can't just train the zombies normally right now. I gotta kind of train them, run away, try to fight the Abomination at the same time. It's tough, man. I'll say it's tough. Because the Abomination does so much damage with his fucking beam. You want to get rid of him kind of ASAP. Like I said, you can't get a uh can't get a good couple of seconds to shoot him. Because you know those couple of seconds, you're already surrounded by zombies. Just realized it's round 36. Yeah, it's seeming like round 36 with how weak these bullets are now. Yeah, we'll just go down. Alright, let's go get that 100 from the Mangler. Oh, I have a C4 left, sweet. Okay. So yeah, we need 4 more Manglers. Hopefully we can get either 2 and 2 or all 4 one round. Any kind of combination. I know I said I didn't want to play at around 40, but we may be playing to round 40. Alright, there's Mangler over there that just spawned in. Go around the car. Beautiful. Ah, get around him. I was hoping to get around the Gobblegum and that zombie, but didn't work out how I wanted it, unfortunately. Okay, 3 more to go. Use our field upgrade, yeah. Alright, just waiting for another Mangler or 2 to spawn now. Okay, 1 just spawned, sweet. Try to go get ammo really quickly. And run back, and I think he moves spawns. No, he's right there. Yeah, I was hoping to get him really quickly. That wasn't him. There he is. Motherfucker is sprinting for me. Okay, 2 more to go. Come on. Hopefully 1 more will spawn, and then, or 2 more will spawn next round. 2 more should hopefully spawn next round. Just gotta get through round 37 now, but I saw something green. I thought it was an insta-kill. I was hoping it was. Didn't even realize how low I was on my armor plates. We were surviving, so I mean, didn't really matter, so. Alright, 2.5 mags here. I probably should have picked up that thermo grenade. I wasn't thinking about it. This is exactly why I didn't want to play past round 35. But I didn't realize how close we were gonna be to getting all 40 Manglers. So I figured just push through the couple of rounds that I'm gonna be playing. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the field upgrade was really helpful. And I wasn't using my field upgrade previously on my previous matches. Guess I should really start using it in future games when it's around 35 plus. Alright, we're hoping for 2 manglers this round. Finish this camo out. Okay, spawn, spawn, spawn. Yes, okay. Okay, run around, run around. Reload, reload. One more to go, one more to go. Level 38 for the PDW as well, nice. Alright, we just gotta wait for that last one to spawn now, and we'll be home free. I know it's gonna spawn, it's just a matter of when right now. Okay, where the fuck did you guys come from? It was like the after party just showed up. Oh, there he is, okay. Just go for him, don't worry about the other zombies. I don't have enough ammo for him, though. That's fine. Since it's, yeah, after this we're gonna be out, so... Oh, he wants me! There we go, we should be done now. Just run around for like 5-10 seconds. Kill another zombie or two. Beautiful. It showing another gun, at least for my game, means I am done. Let them take me! We'll self-res, just because it's going to be quicker than waiting that entire time. There we go, beautiful. Another gun done with the Opal Camo. $2,000 kills, 12, almost 1,300 critical kills. Nice, nice, nice. Hour 15, yeah, that's not bad for 38 rounds. Yeah, the round 39, 40 equal 15 minutes alone. It's ridiculous. But there we go, we are now max level for Prestige 3. We're able to now go to Prestige 4. Hell yeah! And right there, as we see, Opal Camo. Untouchable, Stunner. Alright, weapons. Load out. Put on the beautiful Opal Camo. I don't know why the Opal Camo, to me it looks a lot, it looks better on almost every single weapon than the Mystic Gold. Like, instead of the Mystic Gold, I'd rather run, like, this special camo. It looks a lot better than the gold. Like, the Opal Camo, it doesn't look bad on any weapon so far. Now, like the Afterlife, I may still run Opal. I may go back to a special. And like the Nebula, I'd run that on any weapon just because, one, it's the last camo. So, like, I don't know why I wouldn't run it. And two, it doesn't look bad as well. So, but of course, I just have to put in the time to get to it. But that's forever down the road right now. All right. Compensator. We don't have portage yet. That's in 2 levels. We do have reinforced barrel, precision foregrip. Yeah, just that works. Extend mag 2, I'm fine with that. Do we have ergonomic? We do. Good with bound stocked and then FMJ. Okay. So we just need level 40 on the PDW, and it's only 41, so we'll be able to finish leveling this out relatively quickly then when we come back to it. And we'll be able to get the ported compensator, and that will be leveled out to how I like my weapons, so. Okay. Before we move on, let's go ahead and move up into Prestige 4. Welcome to Nuketown, baby. Beautiful. It's tough because it's like, oh man, I was just at level 50, and then you're now back to level 1. It's like, eh. Oh, excuse me. But with the Prestige 4, it looks like we're getting a skin for our XM4 at level 50, so that's nice. Okay, a couple gobblegums and XP tokens, loading screen, emblem, and a spray. Sweet. Alright. Gamer, how's it going? Alright. Fuck. Back to weapons. It's probably gonna, start us out with the pistol. Let me put my regular stuff back on, or as much as I can. So I can do Frost Blast still, but I can't do the stim yet. I have to get to level 30, and then, stuck with frags, which is fine because I have the Diamond Mastery badge for my lethals, so, yeah. It's really just the tactical that I need monkeys and stims, which got a little bit closer with the monkeys last game, and then stims that I just need to use them more often. I get them to start the game, but I just don't use them. It's going alright. I'm doing alright as well. Like the title says, I'm finally back streaming for the first time in 2 weeks. I got back to a normal. I got back to a normal, I guess, quote unquote normal for like everybody kind of sleep schedule. I'm waking up in the mornings now, going to bed a little bit earlier. And so it's just kind of taking me a little bit of time to kind of figure out what's a good time for me to get back to streaming. So, but I'm back regardless. So, I came up with NBA. NBA's cooked with. I've been watching as well. It's insane what OKC is doing right now. I think they're 15-1 now. Yeah, they're 15-1 right now. I mean, the Pistons ain't doing too bad. As well, they're 13-2. Like, the Pistons, they doing a lot better this year. I mean, even, you look at them 2 or 3 years ago, compared to this year, they're balling out of their minds. And then, Thunder, right now, they're looking on pace. The Thunder are looking on pace to honestly break the 73-9 record. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Like through the first 16 games, that's calculator. That's totally how you spell calculator, but 82 divided by 16. No, 16 divided by 82 maybe. Yeah, 20% of the way through the games. They're a fifth the way done. And they've only lost one game. With that pace, they only lose 5. Obviously, realistically, they probably don't break it. But like 20% of the way through the season, they've only lost one game. Now, you could honestly say the same thing with the Pistons. They've only lost 2 so far. But, like the Thunder, I think, have a little bit more of a chance to be able to break that 73 win record. Yeah, Pistons they're doing really well this season. Duran's playing absolutely out of his mind. Cade is moving up to an all NBA caliber player, which he absolutely should be. He may be in contention, not contention, but in talks of maybe an MVP here next couple of seasons. Doesn't OKC got like 3 first-round draft picks or something? I know they own. I can't remember whose first-round pick they own, but it's somebody in the lower, like the lower 2 or 3 teams in the East or West Conference. I can't remember if it's the Nets draft pick or the Kings draft pick that they have in this upcoming draft. I know they have that one. I don't know if they may have 3 first-round draft picks as well, which is they're just going to use them for their G League team, honestly. With KD, Russ, and Harden, the team's good, but not this. Yeah, right? Like, with KD, Russ, and Harden, with that big 3, that, that gave OKC hopes. Like, oh my God, we finally have a good team. They went to the finals once. And, I mean, decade later, they're now even better, though. Like, than the new Warriors. I hope not, but yeah, they may be. Yeah, we'll just run the regular C9. Okay, I've ported. Do I like my reinforced? We get that 34, so. Precision. Yeah, I'll run precision. Extended mag. What was that? 33. Damn. Ergonomics 37. Okay, balance stock just fine. FMJ is 38. Okay. 10 millimeter. Oh, I need this certain. That's unlocked in the armory as well, so. Alright. Augments, let's look at equip. So, don't have anything research yet for double tap. What do I have for quick revive? Revive an ally. Okay. Well, then kill an enemy will revive you. Remove quick revive. This can be done. Ah, let me fucking run that then. Revive an ally. Revive an ally. Increase your time in the last stand. Yeah, I definitely don't want that. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just. I don't know. Alright. So, yeah, definitely don't need to run double tap yet, just because I don't have anything augment wise. What are we currently researching? Aether Shroud. Okay, and we're about to get it. So let's go to Aether Shroud then. Look what we get. Okay, swap your dedicated melee weapon as it's imbued with dark aether energy. Kills allow you to stay. Okay, swap to your dedicated melee weapon. Kills allow you to stay. Ooh. Warp forward for a short distance, killing all normal enemies in your path. Okay, so we'll run that one for now, but I may run Void Sheath. Potentially. We may, yeah, we'll come back to that one. But I don't need that for now. Look, activation instantly reload you currently. That would be nice. Is significantly increased. I like both of those. I feel like that'd be waste or be useless because I generally tend to have my weapons reloaded before I use a field upgrade. So yeah, we'll just do extension. I don't know what max charges means. I'm assuming that I get to just use Aether Shroud, back to back times. I don't have to wait for it to charge up again, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, nothing researched yet, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Alright. Back to 30 zombie eliminations. Before we hop in, last thing I'm gonna check again. So level 7, level 16, level 37. And we just finished the Jackal the with the Opal, yeah. So we'll be able to get the KSV relatively quickly and the 22. It's just the 919 we might have to wait a little bit to get. So we may have to run shotguns before we get to the 919. We'll just have to remember that. Yeah. It's not fair how good the OKC is. They're going to ruin the NBA. I mean, I feel like almost every dynasty, I don't know if OKC is going to become a dynasty yet, but I feel like almost every dynasty ruins the NBA, kind of one way or another. Like, um, I can't really think of like right now off the top of my head. I can't think of how like Bird and Magic kind of ruined the NBA because I don't really know, I don't remember like too much about the league then. But like Jordan and Phil Jackson, you can kind of put Phil Jackson with the Lakers with that dynasty. But like the triangle offense, how you constructed your team, having that star shooting guard, basically having a big two instead of like a big three. And then um then the Warriors pulled up and they kind of ruined the NBA with, the super team. So it's like there's that. And now I guess the Spurs dynasty didn't really ruin the NBA. They with like Timmy D, Ginobili, and Tony Parker and like all them. I guess they didn't really do anything to ruin the NBA. I think they were just kind of and like they're a dynasty, obviously, but like they're good in everybody's books just because they were good and dominant, but not in like back-to-back consecutive years. Like, yeah, they won 5 championships, but it's not like they were doing it 3 to 4 years in a row. Like, since Nikola wins MVP and SGA, the free throw merchant. I would, yeah, it's tough because yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it's tough because it's like, yeah, Jokic is, um, just to preface my statement here, this isn't me advocating SGA for MVP again. Um, but it's like I know Jokic is having his best season on paper by far, and the Nuggets are doing well in the standings, so it's like he is a very good case for MVP. I just, I would like to see Luka win it, but if not, Jokic is probably the right choice for MVP this season. Just because of how well the Nuggets are doing team wise, team success. And Jokic is having his best season so far, you know, 15, 16 games in. I just think Luka, for his resume, it would, you know, start to really amp him up as the star player that he should be. Be happy if Luka wins it too. Yeah. So it's like, as much as Jokic probably deserves it right now, I think Luka, I think I would want him to win it more than Jokic. Not necessarily Luka needs it or would, um, need to be the MVP this year. I would just like to see him be MVP this year just for his resume and for um, just for his sake. Oh shit. Just for his sake, regardless as well, just to finally see him get that award. Ever since I've been whenever. Oh, and 2K, yeah. Well, I mean, Luka's kind of been there. He's been all NBA every single year, or if not, like he's only missed 1 year for all NBA consideration or all NBA team. Um, he's been an all-star almost every single year as well. Like he's carried his team as much as he can by himself, and now he's got actual help on the Lakers with Reeves and a really good supporting cast. I mean, if LeBron can put up a double double every night with assists and points, shit. That's no disrespect to Braun, but he's just become another really good role player, just basically being that secondary point guard, even if he's, in the starting lineup. Thank God Nico got Yeah, I can't remember who said it, but I kind of agree with them. It's like I don't understand why it took them so long to fire him. Like that should have definitely been something that happened in the off season, or at least before the season started. You know, maybe something like during training camp or something. It Nico should have gotten fired then, not 10 games into the season. That was definitely a little bit of a dumber decision on the Mavericks' part to let him go um, at that time. I think we're just going back to the Mavs. I I think we've had the same conversation, but I don't see him going back unless it's for a retirement tour. Because if what the Lakers are doing right now is any sign of good luck or um, success for him and the Lakers, I don't see why he wouldn't want to stay in LA. You know, at least have a solid playoff team every single year, potentially win a championship with a good supporting cast. It's right now it's looking like a win-win for him. Stay in LA and you know not have to carry so much of the burden. Austin Reeves, I think he's coming up on bird rights ability, so like that helps them out salary cap wise. And when Luka got to LA, I think Rob Pelinka, knew I think he knows what he needs to do to kind of try to keep Luka around as long as he can. So, um, because to me, Luka was supposed to be a one man or one team player, just kind of a Mavericks for life, but he may end up being a Lakers up into the end of his career, and that's where I was saying is like he may go back just for like a 1 to 2 year retirement tour or something. And of course, that's another 15 years down the road, maybe. So who knows what kind of management the Mavericks would have at that point, and if they would, if Dallas would welcome Luka back with open arms. I know the fans would, but what kind of thoughts would the Mavericks have? Where would the team be at in another decade? Is Cooper still there? Is Derek Lively still there? What kind of team are they rocking at that time? Would they want Luca because are they, still a little bit of a youngin run and gun team to fight for playoff slash championship contention? And they may bring him back regardless just because he would have some good experience that he could bring to the team. It's like there's so many possibilities that's another decade out down the road. I was on Lucas' team and be like, here the ball, just in the corner. I don't know what I got this, man. Here you go. Like, this your team. Take the ball. I've seen a couple of clips on Instagram and Twitter with Bronny James at the end of games a little bit. And it's kind of like that. Like, he's passing the ball to Luca. Luca and him are on the floor. Bronny is just, he's giving the ball to the superstar because there's no point to keep the ball when, in a late game situation. Now, obviously, now some of the clips I've been seeing of Bronny is like, yeah, he needs to keep the ball or do something, like shoot it or something. But, most of the time it's, why is Bronny passing the ball? He should have just kept it or should have just shot it. But it's like minute and a half left and they're up like 8 points. So like, yeah, Bronny's kind of got that philosophy. He's like, yeah, Luka's on the floor. I'm gonna give it to him. No point of me having the ball. Right, yeah, he's the superstar. I'm just a role player. Let me get the fuck out of the way for you. Like, the fans are obviously depending on the role player, but for the most part, the fans are there to see the superstar. The coach is more than likely going to want to have the ball in Luka's hands more than anybody else, just because of Luka's experience and um just whatever else Luka brings to the team. Now, if Luka passes you the ball and you're wide open, then yeah, you're kind of stupid if you're passing it right back to him. But that's very super situational and whatever and whatnot. And like, were they just running a play? Did they set it up already? So obviously there's like a couple of instances it's where like Luka already had the ball or something. It's a big game winner on the Wizards today. Nice. Alright, a couple more points. We'll pack a punch the weapon. Should be able to pack a punch here next kill. Yep, alright. Let's go pack a punch. Need to clear a lane outside so I don't get trapped in here. Let's see, did I clear all the... I did. I just want to make sure I got all the salvage out of there before I completely just hopped out. I don't remember if the C9 was 42 or 43 levels. I didn't remember. 22 and 14, not too bad. Yeah, it's not horrible. I would assume you're leading the league, or at least leading your conference. That's right, we can't get Napalm Burst. Yeah, I'm not gonna really mess with specific ammo mods since I'm gonna be able to get what the fuck's it called? Elemental Pop here soon, so yeah, I'm putting up 39.98. Nice. Sounds like what Luka and Jokic just putting up right now. Ah, didn't want the nuke, but yeah, I'll take it. Honestly, get through rounds is a little bit quicker, so whatever, yeah. We just lose out on points for perks and everything else. For Pack-a-Punch and perks. But like by round 28, we'll have enough money to get anything we want. So, all right. So far, we've only had one Mangler. Hell yeah. And my guys was prime, so I've just been playing out of my mind. That's fair. Alright, 2 Manglers down, 28 to go. Woohoo! Just Mangler cannon, yeah. Guess 27, 2 years away from his 30s. Yeah. I mean, you got 8 MVPs, you said? Damn. Yeah, it's just a few years in the league so far. Ouchie. Oh, he's up there. I was waiting for him to spawn. Didn't realize he was gonna spawn at the church. Fun MVP every year. Nice, nice, nice. I still gotta finish out my NBA's, my 2K season / career. I've been spending a lot of time on COD. I might play a game tonight then. Just play a game play a game every night on stream, and just so I can get going with the retirement end of my career. Pick up the damn monkey! Oh my god. That's like the 5th time I fucking passed it. My guy's got fucking grease on his hands. Can't pick up the damn symbol monkey. I only got 5 titles. That's still fucking Hall of Fame career, so like... I don't know like the exact number, but I want to say like over half of the league has no championships, so like over half the players that have ever played in the NBA don't have a single championship, so like you can get 5, you sitting pretty, so We'll throw a monkey and get that going. I think I just completely threw him outside of the map. Oh yeah, he's back in my inventory. Okay, we'll throw him a little bit shorter. There we go. It's not gonna be as many zombies as I want, but it'll still be a good amount. I think it said 21 that it killed. Yeah, that's more than plenty. We got 21,000. Let's go ahead and repack a punch. Already up to level 3, nice. Okay. Couple hundred more salvage and we'll get to epic rarity. Hopefully a mangler spawns here. See if my stems are still up here. I don't think they are. Damn. Not seeing a mangler. Is that double points? Ooh, actually, I'll take you. Oh boy. Okay, got a decent group here. Yeah, do the frost blast now. Alright, I feel like that was a decent amount. No mangler though, unfortunately. Top the 8 All-Stars and 8 first team NBAs. On top of the records I've beaten so far. Yeah, right? Like, put all that together, that's probably top 1% of NBA careers. Yeah, I think he'll be fine with just 5 titles. Obviously, you'll never be satisfied with enough titles, but when you think, 8 years, 5 titles, it's at least a passing grade, though, right? Or at least it should be a passing grade. I can't do the math right now. Almost blew myself up. That's what I want. I want that. Fuck. Damn, loot key's getting in my way. Sure, almost went for a build, although I got over 3,000 3-pointers. Damn. Well, you'll probably more than likely break the 3-point record then. Just won't be, super quick. I put that a lot closer to myself than I wanted, but oh my god! Only 8 kills, but it was starting to vermin round, so I just didn't want to lose my Hellstorm, so I use that pretty quickly. Okay, we can upgrade to epic rarity. Still can't do anything crazy ammo mod wise, but yeah, it's fine. He's probably gonna despawn. Yep, yeah. Where's the mangler spawning at? Oh, he's already in there. Damn. Woo. I don't know why I try to get the ammo. I have fucking max ammo right now. Ah! Alright, we're only up to 5 more. It's round 20 already. Jeez. Well, since I'm not gonna prestige this match, I think we just go to like round 30 or something. Or just get to 15 manglers killed, and then I think we'll call this match here. And then just go win for another 15, yeah. I think we need to teach Big Mama here a lesson. I don't know why I went away from... I saw him last second. I should have basically... I should have just bombed myself to get the fucking abomination. Nah, it's fine. What did the mangler drop? Ooh, another one of you. You'll work perfect. Just try to stick around here. Try to get a couple more kills with the LDBI. That didn't kill Big Mama? What are we doing here? There we go. Nah, Big Mama's dead. Alright, grab all the salvage. We'll wait till next round to use our field upgrade again. Okay. 31,000, let's go pack a punch really quickly. Just notice how much money we had. Think we got out here quick enough for the mangler to spawn out here? We did, yes. Beautiful. Yeah, if we got 19, 10, and 8, damn. Almost trying to speedrun a triple-double. Nuke, I will probably go for that. Just to clear out as many zombies. Cooking the pistons. Don't cook horse meat. I think that may be illegal in a couple of states. Including Detroit. Now just 12 and 12 in your game? I mean, they're doing a hell of a lot better than real life. Yeah, it's not enough for my field upgrade to be as useful as I want. There it is. Thought I saw a stem shot on the ground. Low-key, CQ believe in the maps. Potentially, yeah. I mean, he kind of just got stuck in a bad situation that got turned worse. Because it's like, you got put on a team with two aging, I guess, can't really call them that anymore, but two aging stars with Kyrie and AD, both very injury prone. So it's like, yeah, I mean, if the Mavs don't turn around as quickly as they kind of need to, they may not have Cooper for very much longer, honestly. Just for him personally, as a business, it would make sense for him to leave the Mavericks, just from a business standpoint. Um, but I mean, if you take a look at somebody like Dirk, like, do you want to be, could you see yourself just winning one championship, but being another Dallas legend? That could be something that Cooper ends up being. Is just, it's tough because yeah, you know you want to go ahead and chase a ring. You want to get the championship. That's what the NBA is all about. But at the same time, you may still want to have a little bit of integrity to stay on the same team that drafted you. It's a very tough decision, especially nowadays, since, you know, it's more about your brand and image. You are the business, basically, as a player. You gotta kind of worry about yourself sometimes nowadays. Why did Dirk never leave? I don't know like the exact reason. Um, but I think just him being from a foreign country, being from Germany, it really wasn't in his blood to leave a team like that, just for no reason, or, because the team's doing bad, oh, I gotta go find another team. Um, I think a lot of foreign players, you see them traded before they leave. Um, I should say before, like, today's players. Because you see foreign players requesting trades a lot more commonly now. But, go look back in 80s to 2010. I can you can probably find that a lot more foreign players were being traded than more than the players were requesting to be traded. Because I just think it was custom for, foreign players to be, playing for their country, playing for one team. It was a lot more of, there's a lot more respect behind the teams as well. It wasn't so much of the individual brand for each player. It was a lot more of a team image. And I think that's kind of why Dirk didn't leave. Is just a mix of, him being a little bit more accustomed to staying on one team even through bad years. And with, 1990s to 20 early 2010s basketball being more of a team image type league instead of individual brands. And, not throwing any shade at Adam Silver, but I think a lot of it was to do with David Stern being the commissioner. It was definitely a lot different with him being the commissioner instead of Silver. Obviously, Silver became the commissioner because took over for Stern, but I think David Stern definitely he wasn't like the best commissioner. There was some, theories and whatever behind him as the commissioner, but for the NBA as a whole, I feel like it was I almost feel like it was better for teams. It was better for teams with Stern as the commissioner versus individual brand or individual player brands. Okay, we stopped Chris Paul going to Lakers. Yeah. Um, he wanted to keep that like team, even though there were, a couple powerhouses here and there, like Jordan and the Bulls, obviously, you could classify that as a super team pretty easily, classify it. Um, there's a couple like Kobe and Shaq and whatnot. Like the bigger market teams, it was probably a little bit more individual brand, but now it's a lot more widespread for more players to become their own image because players have also gotten a lot smarter about their own image as well. That's helped the way the NBA's transitioned into what it is. It's just the players becoming smarter them with themselves. They're not going to get pushed around, and if they think they deserve money, they can ask for all they want, but they're it's more about not getting disrespected, I guess. And of course, all the social media platforms to give somebody a voice to actually say something as well. If like in the 90s, if a role player said something, the coach could just go say to like the newspaper that got that quote and be like, yeah, don't post that. Or even the commissioner, like the GMs of a team, be like, hey, don't put that in the newspaper this week, or just don't do it at all. Like the team's management and the NBA just had a little bit more power to kind of control what more of the role players were saying. Obviously, the superstars, they're not going to say anything crazy because they're getting the money for it. So it's like, why would you want to say something bad when it's just going to screw you over potentially? But if you can get everybody on the same page to say something, especially the role players with, their own voices on their own social media platforms, you can't really control what people say now. And that's where, like, David Stern, you know, there's one of those theories. It's just like, um, why weren't, where's, how much control did he really have over the league versus just overseeing the league as a kind of a president. And so, like, Adam Silver, for, what the league is today, he's doing a phenomenal job. Now, obviously, there's some things he could be doing better here and there, but when you look at it as a whole, when you look at the league as a whole, it's a very tough job, and I think he's doing, at least a B plus job. I'd give him a B plus for how well he's doing his job. Like, there's room for improvement, but damn it, it's the max ammo. I didn't even see it. But for what he's done, what he's been able to do, he's done a pretty damn good job, I'd say. And being able to deal with so much criticism, I think that's really where he doesn't get as much respect as he may deserve. I don't say as much as he does deserve, I say may. Just because, like I said, there's still quite a bit of room for improvement. It's like with with like the courts in the early 2000s, I know it's a big one that a lot of people like to bring up, that yeah, you could definitely bring those back, but he's made the regular season a little bit more exciting for just the players alone. And I'm sure the fans, they enjoy the in-season tournament. Now the courts, there's a little bit more experimentation that needs to be done with that. But he's made the regular season, a little bit more exciting for some players. And, the postseason, being able to, be the 10th seed and, have a chance at making it to the first round of the actual playoffs. There's, that's something exciting for players and teams again. So it's like he's doing a couple of things to help the league, but of course, not everybody's a fan, but, you gotta try something at least, right? I'm out of ammo. Did I pick up? I didn't. I'm no longer out of ammo. I wanted to slide, but it didn't slide. Yeah, great game, 35, 15, 12. Hell yeah, that's a fantastic game. My group points got 26,050 points. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, something's... Yeah, it's just bonus points. I'll take it, but... I didn't need it, but I'll take it. Alright, let's get ammo. 25,000. Yeah, we'll go for... let's finish this round and then we'll go for perks, yeah. That way we're not bombarded with a bunch of zombies right now. I'm gonna try to be quick to just pick up everything here. And let's go. Alright, almost 30,000. That's not too bad. And then when we go back, we'll upgrade to legendary. Flopper, elemental pop, depth perception, you. That's good enough, yeah. We can pick up macchiato at the top, and then we'll need 7,000 for quick revive if we want it. 136th all time. Nice. You gonna try to go for 42,000? Try to get the all-time scoring record? Is it 48,000? Damn. Are you gonna go for 48,000 then? $46K. I can't remember what you said it was. I know it's 42,000 in my game. I'm pretty sure. If it's 46,000 for 26, that's crazy. Alright, where's Big Mama? Where'd she spawn back at? She spawned up there, okay. Come on, I'm shooting her. I'm shooting you. Okay, she's still there. Let's use Hellstorm, yeah. Try to get rid of the Abomination. I missed. Oh, she moved, that's why. I didn't even see where it moved to when I shot the Hellstorm. That's why I missed by so much. Alright, let's go see what the Abomination dropped. Nothing, just a loot key. Damn. Wasn't there like 2 or 3 Manglers? I can't remember. How many Manglers are we at right as well? Who is you? Yeah, no. Spam. Spam. Bots. And then we block you. And then we ban you. Bye-bye. Blocked and reported. Oh! Alright, we got more than plenty of money. Let's go get Quick Revive real quick. And how many Manglers we have? We're at 19, okay. So, yeah, we'll play round 30. Probably don't need Quick Revive, but just for the hell of it. We'll play round 30, get the couple of Manglers. And then I think that's where we will call this match. I can't see him. I didn't want to hit the fucking nuke, damn it. Where's he at? He was out front. That's exactly why I didn't want to hit the nuke, because Hmm. Alright, let's hope another one spawns, though. I mean, 19's still solid, but I wanted 20. Let's just kind of run around. Hopefully another one will spawn real quick. I think we gotta kill a few of them. Yeah. See, on the roof, I was trying to jump over that, get rid of not get rid of, but get some space from some of the zombies. And I didn't see the nuke until it was too late, and it fucked me over. Stupid. Alright, we'll do round 31 as soon as we kill, like, the 2 or 3 manglers. We'll kind of just let them kill us after that. Some new coloration, that's nice. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Alright, he spawned up there. Go get rid of him really quickly. As quickly as we can, that is. I don't want to sit there. Okay, that's 20 manglers down now. Go see what he dropped. If we can. Death machine? I'll take death machine, yeah. If I can fucking grab it. Ooh, another mangler, yes. Reload real quick. Okay, run around, run around. Nice, okay, 21. We'll finish out the ammo in the death machine. I think that's kind of where we'll call this match. We can clear this round. I'll stay at around 32. Yeah, we got a nuke, so I mean... Let's see what we can work with. Mangler-wise here, around 32. Then I'll call it there. Maybe. Abomination spawns, we'll run around for a little bit, wait for a mangler to spawn. Or if a mangler spawns off rip, I'll take it. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Okay, we got him. Whew. I always get nervous when I run out of ammo because I don't know if like napalm burst or anything's gonna kick in and accidentally kill him before I get to kill him with bullets. Okay. second Mangler should spawn this round, so we're gonna go until that happens, and then we'll end. Since that Mangler didn't drop any score streak, so... No Mangler just yet. Yeah, I forgot it was 80 bullets, not 100 for the magazine. There he is. I only got 35 rounds. You know what? Let's just bring you down here, yeah. There's a spot to buy ammo down here. And let's get his cardio in anyway. See, I'm thinking of his health. I'm nice like that. There we go. That puts us at 23, so... I will survive just long enough for the field upgrade. Get a little bit more kills there. Yeah, that works. Sixers beat Bucks, Spurs beat Hawks. Damn, Maxey scored 54 tonight for the Sixers. His fourth 50-point game. Hell yeah. I mean, when you don't have Joel Embiid kind of running the show there. Kind of nice to allow yourself to just kind of run the show. Kill me. There's another Mangler. Oh, I didn't realize the third one was gonna spawn. That's lame. It's whatever. I'm only 7 away. That'll take me 15, 20 rounds, so... 67 what? Points, assists, games. Oh. Eh. Alright. 7 more to go. What is 43? Okay. A little bit away left on our skateboard to max level that out. We should have you with the, I guess the atomics, not the honeycomb, but yeah, it's whatever. Okay, got you. We need reinforced barrel. Yeah, I'm good with precision. Do extended mag 2. Ergonomic grip now. And then FMJ. Sweet. Hell yeah. Look at that, all green. Hell yeah. Good firepower and mobility with solid accuracy and handling. Hell yeah. We're 157 kills away from getting the diamond badge. Or we already have the diamond badge, but yeah, just to get the diamond badge for the frost blast. Yeah. Can't even run smoke shit, damn. We can run Semtex now. I like those better than frags. If you couldn't tell by the kills. I mean, if you could tell by the kills, I really like the C4. Blast Trap is a close second. Not really, but I guess a close third. Alright. Try to get this leveled up to level 30. And then we'll see what our next melee will be. Short range. I'll probably go either bow staff. Probably bow staff. Yeah, long range. Moderate damage. Short range. I'll probably go bow staff just because of the very long range. And it's high damage, so. I think it has the second most amount of kills for my melees as well. Obviously, skateboard, I'm up at 3,300. But yeah, katana's a 62 and then 129. So we'll go bow staff next. Right. For our melee. Alright, let's get this C9 finished with, I don't know what I'm doing, with the opal camo. And then I think that's where I will call zombies for tonight, at least for stream maybe. And I'll hop on over to 2K and play a My Career game. I'm happy I didn't grow up with that. Anything the kids have nowadays. Because that's what some kids. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's like specifically like the blue light, but but just like the screens of everything, it's just taking all of the serotonin out of your brain that as a kid you're supposed to keep most of that. It's with like the screens and everything, it just releases all the serotonin out of your brain. And, you know, you're supposed to keep most of that inside, I think. That's what I'm saying, and that's where I said I don't know if it's like just specifically the blue screen of screens that's doing it, but I'm gonna die if I attack those 2 or 3. Because I don't know the science and everything behind like the brain and the mind. But I do know that it's, you know, mostly just all the serotonin that it's all the screen is taking that away from children's development for their brains. So it's definitely not good. But I mean, everybody's in front of a screen now. But it's mainly children that really need to keep the um everything for their brain as healthy as they can until they, at least get up to 15. Because, after 15, then it's, your brain starts to develop a little bit slower. But at a young age, your brain it's almost moving, I would say, twice as fast, maybe. And so, when your brain's moving faster when it's younger, it's, almost losing twice as fast to all the screen time on iPads and phones and whatever. It's just kind of the downside to being in a modern world. Is you're kind of forced to live with technology. You have a phone, and your any TVs now emits blue light and whatever. Basically what a monitor or a phone screen does. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. It's not great. Now, when you say tear them to pieces, are you meaning me or the vermins? Because more than likely it's going to be the vermins that get torn to pieces. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. I mean, it was, I would say, late 2000s to early 2010s was probably, I mean, it's when technology was really starting to boom and, start to get released with, iPhones and everything. So, like, that's really when, like, the perfect mix, I would say, of technology was, just because, not everybody had an iPhone or anything. And so, if you had one, it was a little bit better convenience for a cell phone or for a phone, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I need to go get it, like, I need to go get the iPhone right now. Like, I need to have the newest and greatest tech thing out there. It's just, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I might get one. And I think just because it was so new that not everybody's, lining up to get it. Not, they weren't really knowing. Um, they weren't really knowing what they were getting into with um technology as much. So it's like there really wasn't a rush to go and get it. 24. Uh, let's see. Entered the league at 17 in 96. And so 96 to 04 was 8 years. So yeah, about 23, 24. Yeah. Browns 20. 1920, yeah. For most of the year in 2004, LeBron would have been 19. I don't remember what Kobe's birthday was or is. I guess was. Um, I want to say I can just look it up real quick. August 23rd. So for most of the year of 04, he would have been 23 then. This one title. Yes. You are correct. Must have given him good luck or something. Yes and no. He might have given him good luck for the playoffs. Because, I mean, they would have had to fought through the first 2/3 of the regular season. March. Yeah. So they only had a month left of the season at that point. That's what I was saying. You could probably give him good luck for the playoffs then. Motherfucker just despawned. Never getting that key from the groundskeeper again. I don't need the key, but like I said, I just want the key. Ah, insta kill ran out. Probably could have finished the round with 5 bullets, but I need to level up my skateboard. I don't think I got to level 30 yet. With a few kills at the beginning of the game, or match. If I get an insta-kill, I could run skateboard, try to get it. Nah, I still don't have enough, damn. I'm 250 points off. I really don't want to buy. I really don't. Yeah, it's 250 bullets. It's fine. Yeah, I need it for max ammo round. Showed this before me and Tim have the same birthday. If you did, I don't remember, but nice. I wouldn't be surprised if most people share a birthday with at least a former or current NBA player. Now, finding somebody that has, that shares a birthday with a NBA player would probably be a little bit tougher, but between, the 7 or 8 million or the 8 billion people in the world, and then, 7 or 8 million people in America, I'm sure you could find somebody with shared birthdays. Alright, 24 down, 6 to go. Just found that cool. Me and him share a birthday. Yeah. I wonder who I share a birthday with for NBA players. I mean, I do and I don't. Just to see, like, oh yeah, he was born the same day, but that is the question, I guess, yeah. I don't know. It's November 18th. I think Jason Williams, I think White Chocolate, I think his birthday's the 18th of November as well. Cause I got a notification on a Tuesday, I think, that he turned like 50 or something now. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I think we need 5 more, yeah. We may not even get to round 25. I'm sure we'll get to round 25, but who knows, who knows. Let's try to use our field upgrade here. Alright, few kills, not bad. What's gonna do for your birthday? Had some family over and just kind of hung out. I don't really do anything crazy for my birthday. Alright, 4 more. I'm old enough to drink, but I don't really see the benefit of it. Like, I've been able to drink alcohol for a couple years now, but Yeah, I still don't. I'm sure I'll, you know, have a drink eventually, but just not my cup of tea for anything like an event or whatever. Like I don't go out to a bar or anything, just I know it's like I guess like my special day since it's like within my family it's my birthday, but I don't know. I just see it as a little bit of overhyped day. It's like, yeah, birthday, I was born. Alright, 3 more manglers and we should be done. As soon as we get 15,000, we'll pack a punch this again. I don't drink either. I think it's. I think alcohol is just kind of. I knew it was like not like super popular, but I know it was pretty popular a little while ago. It's just like, oh man, as soon as you turn 21, you gotta have drink, or like even high schoolers, they try to, get a beer before they turn 21. Um, you know, illegally, of course, but um, and I guess it also just depends on the person. It's like I really like drinking. It's, not just another fun beverage to have, but it's. Well, if I try to pack a punch my fists, I don't see the hype of around it. I get like why, or you know, kind of why some people drink, because maybe they don't like energy drinks as much. They don't like coffee. For like an occasion, there's an alcoholic beverage that you enjoy, and that's fine. Just I also think just for I'm gonna sound a little old, but like for our generation, it's definitely not we're not the right consumer for alcohol. Like it's definitely more middle-aged, like 30-year-old to middle-aged generations. Nowadays for alcohol beverage. I share a birthday with Jalen Durham, Patrick Baldwin Jr. Nice, nice, nice. That's not bad. Well, happy birthday to them as well. I guess I technically share a birthday with one of my teammates then on a 2K. Oh, wait, no, Dern's not on the Celtics anymore on my team. Damn. Forgot he signed with a new team in free agency. I haven't heard Patrick Baldwin Jr. in a hot second. I forgot he was still in the league. Is he on like injury lit? Is he on the injury IR, whatever? Where's he at? Get through more. Because obviously Duran's playing out of his mind on the Pistons right now, but last I knew, Baldwin was on the Rockets. I may be thinking back to like 2022 or something. Sure, Jordan Walsh. Oh, so you and Wash are same age as well, damn. Imagine that. Alright, where the fuck's this Mangler at? Is he not gonna spawn? This Mangler may not spawn, unfortunately, this round. That sucks. I only need 3 more of them as well. Alright, we got 2,500. We can upgrade to Epic. That is crazy. I don't know if you feel the same way, but like, I look at my age and I look at somebody like 2 or 3 years younger than me, and they're just completely balling out in the NBA right now. Like, like Victor, I think he's either a year younger or yeah, a year younger than me, or he's the same age as me. And it's like that's crazy to think that he's just I wonder how like if other people feel that way, with like somebody like Jordan or LeBron. It's like, this guy's fucking 5 years younger than me. He's just so much better than I could ever be, like. Alright, 2 more Manglers. Here we go. Hopefully another one spawns this round. And then I only have to play 1 more round. And I'll be done with this gun at least. Already 2 more levels for the CN here. Jordan Walsh put up 4 points this season. Yeah, I don't know how well he did in like college or like high school. But on the Celtics, he's definitely. I'm sure he'll get a good couple. He'll get his opportunities. It's just right now he's he's stuck behind so much talent on the Celtics. I think if he was on another team, he probably could be a very solid role player for a team. But I think just on the Celtics, he's stuck behind so much talent because it's such a big market. If he was on the Lakers, same kind of situation, just a bigger market, kind of hard to find rotation minutes as, a lower bench player or a lower role player. Which, there's nothing wrong with, being a lower role player. It just kind of sucks you get put behind so much talent because you have no control over that. I mean, you have control of, how much work and effort you put in each day, like practice and whatever. But, you know, for roster rotations, you know, you get put behind Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, players like that. It's gonna be a little bit tougher for you to find, you know, a spot in maybe like the starting lineup or something, but I'm sure he's sitting pretty financially well, though, even with putting up 4 points a game. Alright, can a Mangler spawn? Preferably, can 2 Manglers spawn? Right, yeah, he's got a title under his belt as well, or now, so... And I think what a lot of role players don't get credit for as much as they probably should is just kind of being that hype man. Like, you know, your teammate makes a huge play, you know, you gotta be there to be able to hype up the rest of the bench, you know, keep the momentum rolling with energy. And obviously, some players do it better than others, but you know, I'm sure Walsh is doing that, and a lot of other bench players are doing it as well. Why do most people call role players nobodies? Uh, because they don't know basketball. I would say that's kind of just like the um most blatant answer I can give. They only care about the superstars, like they only care about the starters and then maybe like the second or third guy off the bench. They don't really care about anybody else on the roster. They ain't nobodies. They definitely beat your ass if they play you one-on-one on the court. Like, they're not nobodies, but they're not stars. And that's why they're role players. You know, obviously they ain't gonna be getting $200 million contracts, but they ain't gonna be just complete scrubs you pick up off Rucker Park or something. Like, there's a reason they're in the NBA. You know, granted they not playing. Like, Walsh putting up 4 points, that don't mean he's not nobody though. Like, I'm sure, you know, compared to my high school, I was a little bit better of a basketball player. But you put me up against Jordan Walsh, he's beaten me probably 21-2. I'd give myself one basket, just a layup. Or maybe, you know, lucky pull-up J. But most of the time, he'd probably beat me 21 zip if we played one-on-one. Yeah, for the Celtics, he's a hype man, and, you know, he does that probably with all of, you know, not all of his effort, because still got to save a little bit of energy for actually playing at, you know, end of the game or in certain circumstances that he's needed. And I think that's, yeah, that should be 30th now. Sweet. But, um, he does it with pride, which he needs to, because, you know, whoever else is on the end of the bench with Walsh, you know, they need the 2 or 3 hype guys that they have at the end of each bench. Okay, Well, we got the opal now. We need one more level though for this gun. I'll get it real quick since I'm hopping off Call of Duty after this match, so I'll continue this match until I get to level 43, and then I'll hop on over to 2K for a My Career game. And then after that, I'll hop off stream for the night. With 2 players on Boston, interesting. Who's the other one? Oh, Tatum, duh. It's late for me right now. I'm on a normal sleep schedule right now, so it's a little bit later for me right now. I'm still vibing though, but yeah, it is a little crazy. You got birthday with 2 Celtics players. Seem like the 4th of July out here. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck on the ammo cache. I'm gonna die and it's not gonna be fun. Bucks are not 26 in my game. Damn, you just kind of having like the opposite of what's happening in real life. Well, wait. Where are the Bucks in real life? They're doing alright, aren't they? If I remember correctly. I know they're not doing like fantastic. Not really. I thought they were doing alright. Maybe I'm just thinking Giannis is having a good year. So I'm correlating that with Bucks having good year. 8-8, okay. Yeah, it's not fantastic, but 500 isn't horrible. I did not mean to press X, but I guess that works. Yeah, I was probably just thinking, oh, Giannis having a good year. Bucks probably doing good, right? Yeah, I mean, I can't remember who they lost to, but I know it was one of the lower seeded teams that the Thunder lost to. I want to say, I don't want to say the Wizards. I can't remember who beat them. They fall off next season. I mean, if they win back to back, I'm sure if they fell off next season, they'd be happy with the 2 championships. But I know if I was a Thunder fan, I'd be like, hey man, we got 2 championships. That's better than we've had our entire lifetime. So, alright, max weapon level, sweet. Get me out of here. I don't think they'll fall off. Lost to the Blazers. That's right. I don't think they'll fall off like you're hoping that they will. But if they do, they'll still be um they'll still be a decent team. They'll probably still be playoff contention. They just probably won't be championship contending or contenders. But they might still they'll be a solid playoff team. They just won't make it past the third round or something. Oh yeah, I've been seeing it's by 15, 20 points almost every game. I think it's I think it's maybe like two or three games that 2 or 3 games that they've won that they won by like maybe 10 points or less. Well, that's max level now as well. Sweet. So yeah, let's do bow staff. See if we can rock a camo. We already do have a camo on it. Okay. 30 parasite elims? Uh, what's the skateboard camos? Special camos. Shown 100 kills shortly after field upgrade and then pack a punched. I can get those relatively quick. I can get the Mystic Gold for it. I just have to actually go for the skateboard, but I've been working towards the other actual I mean these are weapons, but like the guns, yeah. Alright, well we can use the KSV now, so we're up to level 15. One more level, we'll get to 22, the Tento 22 unlock, so we might be able to use the 919 by the time we get the KSV and the 22 done. So Ooh, who knows? Yeah, the Thunder, it is not fair. Long barrel. Okay, 34. Balanced stock is fine. And FMJ. So we just need level 34 then. Alright. And yeah, just 30 specials. Do the 2 games like we did, but that'll be whenever I play next. Off camera, potentially. And then how many are we up to? How many are we? Put the opal camo on that. Up to 10 weapons now for the afterlife, so almost a third of the way there. After we get the KSV, we'll be a third of the way done with unlocking opal camo, so hell yeah. Alright. Equip you, there we go. Alright, I need to get my controller plugged in. Honestly, since I'm already like, it's 10:30 for me, I've already been in bed for like the past week by now, so like, um, maybe tomorrow I'll just play like 2 or 3 2K games, 2K My Career games. What's tomorrow? Friday? Yeah. Yeah, I might just do that instead. Um, yeah, I think that'd be good enough. But, alright. I'm probably gonna head to bed now, so. But, alright, gamer, it was fun talking to you. As always. Like Screen says, thank you all so much for watching. Anybody in the future, thank you for that as well. Hope you all enjoyed. If you could, very much appreciate it. Drop a follow to all the socials down below. And of course, as always, till next time.